All right. Hey guys, what is up? So I'm a little early today, as you'll probably notice, but that's because I'm going to have to leave a little bit early, because I do have another date tonight, which I'm sure HD will join at some point and want to hear all about. Um, so what I'm thinking today is we're just going to check out this new prologue quest for the new chapter update, the Blackwood update here. See what Daddy Mayroon's Dagon is getting up to. I'm sure it's going to be something great. I'm on this Nightblade that I've been working on today because I don't know, I just wanted to be on this Nightblade that I'm working on today. But I think first we're going to go pick up the anniversary cake because I have not done that on this character before. And I'm trying to remember what alliance she is. I think she's still Ebonheart, so I believe I'm going to have to go to Stone Falls to pick this up right now and get the new cake. Yeah, okay. So let's go pick up the new cake and get some sweet XP bonuses. I do still have the Jester Pie going, but I'm not quite sure if that'll still give me the XP bonuses like it would during the Jester's event. But there's the cake anyway, so we might as well just go pick that up and not worry about it. Hopefully you guys are having a great week and are ready to get into your weekend. My office actually gave me another half day. They're on a roll with giving us half days already. Normally this is just a summer thing. So I got to end at 1 today, which is another reason I could jump on stream a little bit earlier. Since, yeah, I'm gonna have to end about 5:45 Eastern so that I can head to that restaurant. This one's actually at a place that I used to really like and go all the time, and I haven't been to in a while. They just have really good craft cocktails. They do amazing food, honestly, for being more of a bar than a restaurant, and it's all southern kind of themed. So that should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's nice to be out and about in the world again, honestly. Oh no. Her inventory's full too? Damn it. Okay, we're gonna have to do some inventory management. I'm sorry, I tried to do that off stream, but I did not check her inventory before I started, so you're gonna have to see a little bit of that. Okay, so I have a cake now. Let's eat this cake. I was trying actually to get a necromancer, my other PvE tune that's fully leveled, set up so I could use it for stream today, but I still have not gone and put her skills back and done her champion points, and so I was doing that, and it was getting, almost to 4 o'clock, and I wanted to start a little bit early. So I decided I would just play on a character that I already had somewhat ready. She's definitely not optimized right now by any means, and she's actually going to be a PvP tune once I get this all figured out. But she at least has skills and champion points, so that's better than what the alternative was. Okay, yeah. Inventory management, and then we will go and check out the Mortal's Touch quest? Something like that? Yeah, okay. Did I do that? Gestures is over, so I can abandon this. And we will be doing the Mortal's Touch quest, which, I don't know, could be a little scandalous, given the sound of it and the fact that Lyrinth is involved. And can you ever really trust Lyrinth? Like, I'm not convinced by her. People keep, making it out like she's some sort of fan favorite here or something. I don't trust her. I don't like her. I'm gonna go along with it to just, see how it goes. But I'm not thrilled about it, frankly. I have so much I need to research on this character. Basically, I only do crafting and research on my main. She's actually gotten everything researched at this point. But everybody else, I just kind of half-ass it, and so that's why I just have a pile of garbage that I'm just carrying around. What would be more helpful for her to research? Probably like a piece of heavy in case that becomes a thing again. Although, wait, is she doing medium? Well, either way, it could end up being at some point I'll want to have a piece of heavy. So, yeah, we'll just do that in impen. Cool. That's good to do. And now, does that let me get rid of anything? No. And I want to hang on to those because that's actually decent gear? Yeah. We like these. Okay. Okay, is there anything we can sell? Because deconning stuff is not going great at the moment. Let's see here. I don't even know what she's carrying on. Okay, I can get rid of all of that. That'll help. I could use I could use that maybe on one of my weapons. Magicka. No, she's stamina now, so don't need that. Yeah, she's stamina. For a second I panicked and I was like, oh no, she's actually Magicka. But no, she's stamina, it's fine. A disgusting prosthetic nose, which everybody needs, but unfortunately we're gonna have to sell that to make room for some important gear. And anything else? Come on, give me something I can get rid of. Oh, I've got some rewards of the worthy. That's not gonna help. Oh, I've got a lot of random stuff to open up here. Okay. I'm actually full up on transmute crystals right now, so I can't open any of the transmute geodes that I have sitting in all of my inventories, which is not great. I could put some of that stuff in the bank, but like she's gonna need it. Okay, that's really all it looks like I can get rid of at the moment. I know how long you've been looking for me, and you're going to have to keep looking. I was hanging on to those for a reason, but I'm not sure she's going to be using them anymore. Damn it. Okay. Light armor. She's not going to be wearing light armor, so we can get rid of light. She's going to be in medium, as long as we're not getting rid of banked stuff. Light. Medium we'll hang on to, because she will actually be using that. Necropotence, no. Although... No. Although, does that count as a proc set now in Cyrodiil? Because it is based on having a pet active? Footed Juggler is now hosting with 1 views. Thank you, Footed Juggler. Thank you for the host. I appreciate that. I don't know if you guys are in chat or not, but if you are, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I always say I'm not going to do inventory management on stream, and then I show up and try to do things and my inventory's full, so I'm just getting that taken care of, and then we are going to launch right into the new prologue quest and see what Mehrunes Dagon is doing, and do a fun Oblivion throwback, which I'm excited for the nostalgia of jumping back into some Oblivion portals right now. Okay. Hi, no problem. Footed Juggler, how are you today? How's your Friday going? Thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Hopefully your weekend's off to a good start. Okay. I think I'm at a point where I can now at least start this quest, and inventory be damned, we will figure it out. Also, guys, for my ESO players who are watching, there should actually be drops right now because they're having a Jubilee event for the drops. So I think it's if you stick around for 15 or 20 minutes, you should get one of the Ouroboros crates. So, love to have you hang around for a little bit. Whether you want to chat, you want to lurk, just love to have you here. Now, where do I talk to her? I forget. Where do I need to go? Quest, Mortal's Touch. Oh yeah, I have to go to Shadowfen. Okay, at least I have a travel point like somewhat close to the start of this quest here. I also made some improvements to the channel this week, late in the night when I should have been sleeping and couldn't. So you guys will notice that my channel points are now like little stars. They're cute and pink, and I like them. And subscribers now have sub badges that are different planets, depending on how long you've been subscribed for, how long you did subscribe for, and things like that. So those get prettier and cooler looking, in my opinion, the more months you have subbed. So I love how those have turned out for now, for something I was able to do for free in the time being. At some point, I'm gonna get everything branded out, but right now the channel's pretty small, still growing, so I'm doing what I can. It's going good. Getting my car checked at the moment. Well, hopefully it's just a routine thing and not anything horrible, and that you won't be there for too long. Last time I had to go get my car checked was my tire pressure light had come on, and I sat at the dealership and waited for about like an hour and a half for them to tell me that it was fine, and the lights on those things just turn on when the weather changes and you can drive on it no problem. And I had to drive a couple 100 miles to see family, and my tire blew out on the turnpike going about 80 miles per hour. So now I don't trust anything about this car. Whenever any light goes on, I just panic and have flashbacks to that happening. Thankfully, due to my amazing driving skills, we were able to get over to the side of the highway and nothing horrible happened. But I just like felt, the rear driver's side tire just felt off. Like it was just, there was a noise and everything was kind of like wobbly around, and thankfully no one was to the right of me so I could get over. And I didn't panic, which was good. It was just kind of like, oh, this happened, and I should probably get us over to the side of the road. But looking back, it was a very scary thing to have happen. So never trust people when they tell you your car is fine. That's the lesson here, kids. If you think something's wrong, it probably is, and you should have it looked into again. Yeah, it was insane. I should have made it a bigger thing than I did. I should have, like, taken pictures and, like, made a big thing about almost dying or something and seen if I could have, like, gotten some sort of a deal out of it. But I was just, like, glad to be okay. I did have a spare. My sister and her boyfriend were actually in the car with me, and it was on the New Jersey Turnpike, and I called my like roadside assistance, and I guess the Jersey Turnpike is some sort of like private entity somehow, and they couldn't actually come and help us. So thankfully my sister's boyfriend knew how to change a tire, but like we were right on the side of the highway. There were like huge trucks going by, like shaking my car. It was, I don't want to use the word traumatic lightly, but it was pretty scary. Like getting over and just being like stuck there with like, trucks going by at 70 miles per hour, and I have a little tiny car. It was like Christmas too. We were driving with all the gifts in the back that we had to unload and like get the donut out and everything.
Excellent. I found you both mildly interesting.
So now every time I drive back up there, I kind of panic. Like last time I drove up there, I stopped twice to put air in my tires.
Refused to answer my questions, and I may have insisted a bit too vigorously.
Yeah, so what is this whole quest about? Oh, my camera's right in front of the dialogue options, but why are you asking me to help you? I'm assuming that says.
Technically, I am a Dromora, but yes, my origins are Daedra. I was investigating the activities of these followers of Mehrunes Dagon when I ran into an obstacle. It pains me to admit it, but this requires a mortal's
Oh, I see what you guys did there. There's the quest name. But yeah, like the tire was completely shredded on the inside when we took it off. Like I have no idea how that even happens. And it was a fairly new car at the time. It had less than 30,000 miles on it.
from passing through. I require a capable mortal to shatter the ward so we can see what's hidden inside.
Alright, let's shatter some
Take
wards.
this amulet. I went to great trouble to acquire it. With it, you should be able to shatter the ward and open the hidden storehouse. We must find the secrets locked inside before the Dagonists do. The fate of your world hangs in the balance.
Alright, fate of the world hangs in the balance. No pressure.
Allow you to remove the ward so we may enter the concealed annex.
Well, why do I have to use it? Why can't she use it?
Just for this purpose, but it will only function for a
Why would she make something that wouldn't work for her?
I
She just like knew that I was gonna come along and save the day as always.
acquired a map
I don't trust her.
of Dagon cultists that indicates an imperial cache is hidden inside. I want
She's
to
like
find
stringing
out
us along
before they do,
somehow for
and
something.
find out what Emperor Leovic thought was important enough to hide from mortals and Daedra alike.
Mention the fate of Nirn, I'm imagining. Could you elaborate?
Don't the actions of the Daedric princes, when turned in this direction, always concern the fate of this particular ball of
Okay, that's a fair point.
The Longhouse Emperors have protected a secret for 3 generations. A secret that involves Mayburn's Dagon.
And you think that secret is... I'm gonna go with here?
A secret guarded from
Or
mortals
your secret
and
is
Daedra
what?
alike that involves the Prince of Destruction? I do not think the threat could be any more clear.
I'm trying to think if I moved my camera down, if that would get in the way of anything in this game. It does in The Witcher.
That is what I hope.
But I also think that it might not show up as well on Twitch when you're in the thumbnail if I'm there. Why do you care? I thought Daedra were evil.
How remarkably narrow-minded you mortals can be. What is your definition of evil? Do I care
People
for
who
the
play
lives of
with
mortals?
people like playthings, like you
care
do.
for the lives of ants that crawl beneath your feet? Our interests are aligned at this
That is not an equivalent comparison. Like that is not the same thing. If the word is in place, why worry about the cultists reaching the stash?
I saw the Dagonists use magic to temporarily disable the ward. Their power is limited, however, and the ward reasserted itself before I could follow them. Only power akin to the amulet can totally destroy the ward.
Where did you get this amulet? And why doesn't it work for you? Why would you make this a thing that you can't use?
In both the Mundus and throughout the plains of oblivion. I have given you the amulet, and it will do its job. Nothing else matters, little.
Why don't you use it yourself? Why do you need me?
The
Yep.
protective ward is deadly to Daedra. As a mortal, you are perfectly immune to any such dangers. The ward simply bars your way. Besides, the amulet can only be used by a mortal.
But why?
The reason it can destroy
Why
the
won't you
ward.
tell me?
As a mortal, you are immune to the harmful effects of the protective.
Oh, well, isn't that convenient for
As
her?
long as it is in place, however, it will prevent either of us from passing through the warded doorway. That is its primary
I mean,
function.
we know who Mayburn's Dagon is, but just... We'll see what her take on him is.
Mehrunes Dagon is one of the Daedric princes, the lords of oblivion.
Destruction, revolution, and ambition. Nice.
Revolution.
Right, gotta go. Nice to meet you. Have a great stream. Well, hope your car is doing great, Footed Juggler. I hope you got in and out of that car check quickly. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you'll consider following and coming back if you're not already, which I think you are. But thank you again, and I hope to see you next time. DJ, what is up? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How's your Friday? I am just getting into the prologue quest for the new ESO chapter. Good, just on lunch break? Nice. Anything good? What was lunch? I had some leftover pizza that I ordered last night after I went to happy hour, and it was amazing. Fought a while ago, so you're good. Well, I appreciate that, Footed Juggler. I'll see you next time. Have an amazing Friday and an amazing weekend. And thank you again for the host. Hey, where'd my chat just go? There it is. Had pizza. Nice! What kind of pizza? Great minds. Meat lovers, excellent. Yeah, mine had like chicken and pepperoni and jalapenos and cheese, obviously, and like a spicy tomato sauce. It was bomb. Yes, Twitch, I know I can get a crown drop on my stream. I enabled that. Dismiss that. Oh no, I'm getting murdered by something. Hey, leave me alone. Where did you people come from? I turned to read chat for like 2 seconds, and these idiots start shooting at me. They actually also gave me a half day today, so I got to end work at 1, which is always nice that they did that for the Easter weekend. And now gives me a chance to see what this quest is all about and what this prologue is, because I'm very excited to see how they're tying this all in with Oblivion. Go. Okay, did I take what? No, I need to do something. Emperor's Scroll, perfect. Is that it? Oh, where do you keep coming from? Alright, get me out of here. What's this all about? Larenth,
You
what's up?
destroyed the wards. I felt each one's shadow in turn. Well done, little mortal. Now tell me, what did you find?
Yeah, I found a scroll and some schematics and a map.
Let me see them. A collection of apparently
I barely know what the
at least on the surface.
like actual storylines of the new dungeons are.
It not only
I've
builds
done them
skills
both
they lack
multiple
long-term
times
memory,
now, but always
it has
so
an immense
quickly
social
and
that cannot be
with people
unparalleled
that I really don't know what the story is behind them at all.
trusted.
So I'm hoping that this will connect some dots here. That's like coming from the solo um, Elder Scrolls RPGs. Like, it's
Architectural
very frustrating trying to figure out the storylines in the different dungeons because you're just always with people trying to just like run through and do it as quickly as possible rather than explore and find the lore and read things, which is like how I'm used to playing Elder Scrolls games.
and enhanced by a complex arcane matrix.
CCS Bunny, how are you? We are TikTok friends, right? How's your day going? Thank you for joining the stream. I've just started this prologue quest here for the new expansion that's coming to ESO. Good, how are you? I'm doing pretty well. I had a half day today at work that they gave us for Easter weekend, and so I am having a pretty good day. Gonna head out to dinner later tonight, which will be fun. Actually going out into the world. So it's a good day and have some fun plans this weekend too. Although it's gotten cold here. We are TikTok friends, yeah? Nice. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's gotten freezing all of a sudden here. We had a couple like 70-degree days, which teased us, and like the cherry blossoms came out, and now it's back down to like 40 degrees, which is just really rude of this place to do to me. I was at the point where I was gonna like put away all of my winter stuff and my coats and everything, and now I'm gonna have to put on like a pile of sweaters to go out later. Of course, us small streamers need to stick together and support each other. That is true. And honestly, like, I don't know about you, but like TikTok has been so fantastic for meeting other streamers, but even just like finding people who like reaching out to people who don't stream but are able to find my channel easier on TikTok than on Twitch, because Twitch is just like such garbage for finding new streamers. Like, TikTok has been amazing for trying to build a community. What have you been streaming lately? How have your streams been going? Although I'm now on my second TikTok account because TikTok banned my first one for no reason at all.
You don't look like a cultist.
Oh, it's Avery. What's up, my wood elf friend? Yes, I was told for a while to make a TikTok and finally agreed like a week ago, and it's been helping me meet people. Yeah, I was so skeptical of the TikTok thing. I was like very much like, oh, this is like a Chinese spyware app. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not putting it on my phone. And then I finally like let myself get into TikTok, and now I'm obsessed with it. It's so much fun. Except it's just like they're so like strange about just banning people randomly. Like they don't really care. They'll just be like, "Yeah, your account doesn't exist anymore, and we won't tell you why. So have fun." Streaming Valorant mostly lately, and they've been pretty good. Felt the same way. Yeah, I haven't played Valorant yet, although it seems like a thing that like everybody does now. Maybe I should check it out. Like I have no idea what it's all about.
Really?
I'm sorry you got a random ban. Thank you, I appreciate that. I mean, thankfully I was at about like 200 followers, so it's not like I had thousands of people or anything. But it was still like a bit of work to build up, obviously. And it was a couple months old, the account at the time. So it was a little bit of a hit, and it was just like they don't give you any warning, and they don't even tell you why. It's just like your account is gone one day. But thankfully I've been able to make my new one, and fingers crossed keep it. So hopefully many talks to come. I'm horrible at first-person shooters, but it's fun. I'm like very good at solo first-person shooters, but as soon as it's like multiplayer and it's online, there's just like such a huge just learning gap that I feel like I can never overcome it and actually get good enough to play these games online, especially on stream. I did try Warzone a few weeks ago, and that went interestingly. I did kill one person though, and repeatedly died, but I did kill one person.
I'll get these wood elves out of here and then follow after you. We can meet up when you find the cultists.
Yeah, what's your face again? Where did we meet you? I think she was the Orsinium DLCs, where she came from. I can't with Warzone, it's so hard. Yeah, I did like the practice battle and everything, like a couple times, like so that I could figure it out and know what to do, and like I put the plates on and like try to figure out the map a little bit, and then I just got into the game and I just panic.
Just like in the Investigative Veil and Green Hood stories.
I did play Fortnite a little bit back when that first started, and it was kind of fun, except I just didn't like how immediately as soon as you shot at somebody, they just build this huge sniper tower, and unless you can outbuild them with your own super sniper tower, you just have no chance. Like, you can't compete with that. So, like, I just remember one of my earliest games of Fortnite, I got down to, like, the final 3, and I was like hiding in the bottom of someone's sniper tower because I couldn't build my own, and managed to take out the other guy, and there were 2 of us, and I was like, oh my god, I might actually win a game of Fortnite. And I had no idea that like the bush costume was a thing. And so, you know, there's these 2 huge sniper towers, and like I'm in like the bottom of one, like poking out with like a sniper rifle or whatever it was I was using. Dude is like in the middle, pops out of a bush and just blows my head off. I was so mad. I had no idea that was a thing. So yeah, I have problems with Fortnite. I play Fortnite a bit, and I'm so bad at building, it's actually funny. It's amazing that you hit in their build, right? It, like, actually worked. Except for, you know, the guy that was even sneakier than I was. Like, ugh. But Fortnite's kind of fun. Like, especially, like, drunk Fortnite, which is when I first played Fortnite. What system do you play on? Are you PC or console? I also liked all of the different skins and costumes and like how like pretty you could make it look. Like I thought it was cute. Play PC, nice. Yeah, I'm working on a PC build right now, actually, so that I can use it for the streaming with a capture card and do more with the stream, but also just play, like, check out some games on PC and see how that goes. But obviously, like, getting a graphics card right now is a nightmare, so I'm just, like, stuck. I mean, I don't have all of the other pieces I need yet. I'm just kind of taking my time picking stuff up because I don't have any, like, huge rush, but one day I will have a PC. I stole my little brothers and used my boyfriends too. Nice. That's a good strategy. That's what I need. Taking applications for boyfriends whose computers I can steal. Anyway, gotta go, but I'm going to lurk. Well, thank you, CCS Bunny, or I don't. Can I call you Bunny? CS Bunny? What do you like? I appreciate you stopping by, and I very much appreciate the lurk. And I will hopefully check out one of your streams when I see you online. And I hope you have a great weekend. Bunny or CC is fine, whatever you want. Perfect. Well, thank you. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate the lurk, and I will also see you on TikTok. How did you get down here?
What can I say?
You too have a great weekend. I hope it's a great one for you.
I suggest we take different paths to that chamber, just in case. I'll meet you down there. Last one to put an arrow in the cultist is a sour gore apple.
Okay, that's an expression that we're using now. A sour gore apple.
I was hired to find another book at Blackwood Villa and came across the journal.
Okay, so now she's kind of explaining what the Blackwood Villa dungeon was all about, which, like, I should probably read a little bit because I didn't know what the storyline was there. I have done the secret boss on Vet, though. That was pretty fun.
The coded message had that sort of air about it.
Like, if you guys have not tried the secret boss of Blackwood Villa on Vet, you should try it. It's a good time.
Any truth to the danger, to go along with his obvious delusions.
Hydro Flask sponsor me, as always. One day they're going to see it, and they're going to reach out, and they're going to be like, yes, we will sponsor you. If I do it every stream, one day it's going to work. Okay. I can probably... Yeah, I keep forgetting I'm on a Nightblade, and I can just run basically through this entire place without bothering to kill anybody. Although I do need the experience, so I probably should. Now that I'm like a baby at this game again. I also barely know how to play this character, so bear with me here. She's been like changed so many times, back from PvE to PvP, and now I'm kind of going in a PvP direction, but I don't know what skills I even have anymore. But like, what could go wrong? I should eat food though. That is something that could go wrong. Okay, that's kind of a waste to use right now. Do I have any crappier potions? Yes, yes I do. Well, I mean, those aren't crappy, but they're free. Let's get rid of these because it'll free up an inventory spot. Let's do that. Okay, there's supposed to be somebody to fight here, it looks like. Distrix Maglagor. What a name. Okay, here we go. Oh, I was trying to get the drop on him, but I kind of suck at Nightblades right now, so... I'm also, like, using the keys that are, like, my other character muscle memory. Yeah, so I was, like, spam... Like, okay, I need to fix that, because right now I have that on my spammable. Well, on what's normally my spammable on my main character, so that's why I was sitting there just doing this, which is literally stupid, and I promise I'd play this game, guys. Like, I'm gonna have to do some, like, vet trials or something on here someday to, like, prove to you guys that I can play this game. Although, am I still... I don't know if I can see my other character on here. But I was on here. Very recently. Unless they change it weekly now. Oh wait! Yes! See? Leaderboard, AA. That is me, Rick Rossi. Where does it say my name here? It does somewhere. That's me though. That's my other character. And I was on there for Kynes too at one point, but not quite as good. Although I wouldn't be surprised if that one's dropped off. Oh, and there I am again. See? I can play this game. Like, leaderboard status on 2 vet trials right now. Like, I'm not making this shit up.
Hang on, let me try.
I think I have Cloud Rest tonight. I'm trying to learn how to do portals on vet right now,
Look out!
which has
Danger!
had decent success, honestly. The minis are pretty easy, but I still panic a little bit on Zamaja and sometimes run the wrong way.
Inside the cache.
But I've almost got it.
The secret of the Longhouse Emperors?
I do really like the Sunspire portals though on last boss. Like that's a fun
Let me
time.
take a look. Yeah, that's
I actually
good,
prefer
alright.
that to staying upstairs that whole fight.
Just like in the journal I found.
The only problem is I normally wear Soria, and so the sustain can become a problem if it takes too long, but also like if you take too long to kill the portal anyway, it's a problem, so it kind of works out.
Just outside Eldenring. Just look for the camp with all the books in it. I'll meet you
That
there.
narrows it down, I guess. Tell us about whatever this thing is that can break Imperial
Let's just
codes.
say I've known him for a very long time, and I trust him with my life. Like I said, he translated the journal I found. The one
Okay.
written by Emperor Leovic that led me here. Tell me why we should
Honestly, we
trust that
shouldn't.
Daedra lady, though.
Like, we should not trust random Daedra lady. Like, we know that she's like self-serving, she'll use us when she needs us, but she has no qualms with letting any mortal die. She's already basically expressed that. We should not trust her at all. So, good job, Aveley. Your instincts are right.
If you say so. I suppose if she's willing to help, we have to give her the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, we
I'm
don't.
going to watch her like a hawk,
Yeah,
though.
you watch her.
Never count your seeds before they sprout, my great aunt Laurel always said.
I love these wood elf expressions that she's giving us right now. Like, last one there's a rotten gore apple. Can't count your seeds before they sprout.
Now that you've
I love it.
satisfied the wood elf's curiosity, it's time to satisfy mine.
Alright, let's do it.
Show me what the cache contained, little mortal.
I found his signet and a letter written in code.
We already knew this concerned Emperor Leovic. And I
Okay, well,
cannot
I'm gonna
read
find
those
someone who can
coded
read the
words.
coded words. Like, come
As
on,
much
give us
as
a
this mystery
chance.
intrigues me, it has also begun to bore me.
This
If we
is
don't
beginning to
solve
bore
some
me.
piece of the puzzle soon, I may just look elsewhere for entertainment.
Okay, fine. I don't care. Go.
The fate of your world, little mortal, not mine.
I'll just be here killing stuff and hanging out with my
The
new
mortal
best
realm
wood
has
elf
always
friend.
amused me.
We'll figure it out.
I will aid you as I can.
We don't need you.
Provided such efforts continue to benefit me as
Of course.
Alas, I cannot help decipher the Emperor's code.
Don't worry, wood elf knows.
So, the wood elf is useful after all.
Is it Evelyn or Aveley?
I
I feel like I'm pronouncing her name wrong.
To expedite your journey. When the opportunity presents itself, ask the wood elf how she was able to break that ward.
That is a good question. Like, why could she break through it and I could not, even with her little amulet doodad? I do have some concerns about this. Okay, so both Wood Elf and Lyranth are pretty suspicious right now. Like, I don't trust them.
Not yet,
We're gonna watch them both.
but I have my finest Banekin working on it even as we speak. Go, little mortal. Solve the mysteries before you.
Stop calling me little.
Ponder the very
Although, actually, I'm pretty sure this character is very little. I think I made her, like, as short as possible for a Dark Elf, which are very small to begin with.
This portal shall take you to
Yeah,
Elden
she's pretty small.
Down. I sense there's
Lyranth
more
is not
mystery
really off the
than
mark in
answers.
calling her little. Although she's not that tall either. Come on, Lyranth. Like, we're like basically the same height, so you are also little Daedra. Show you who's a little mortal. This is gonna be a great partnership, guys. We trust each other. We're gonna just become such good friends. Alright, now who's your contact who just like has a random book camp out in the middle of the woods?
Baragon, this is my friend.
Alright, Baragon. There's a fight in zone chat about who's prettier, I guess? Not that hard, chill guys. Oh, what are people yelling about in zone? Are they yelling about how pretty their characters are? Because that's kind of silly.
Everly says you have something for me to look at.
Yes, but it is written in a code.
Let me take a look. Imperial, all right. Specifically, this is Emperor Leovic's personal code.
So who was this Leovic dude?
Yeah, I know it well. Unfortunately,
aside from just a longhouse emperor.
Without that, I can't decipher the
Oh, don't worry, we got that.
You have a signet ring? Why, yes, this does appear to be Emperor Leovic's. At least it's one of them. He certainly loved his jewelry.
Who doesn't?
So first that journal that Everly brought me, and now this. What have you and my sister gotten into this time?
Oh, okay, so you're her brother. She didn't mention that, which is kind of weird. Didn't she just say, like, he's a friend that I've known my entire life? Why is she being shady about everything?
My younger sister, yes. I used to
I'm-
regale her with stories of my adventures.
I'm growing more
That's before I
skeptical
became a scribe in Emperor Mordecai's
of
court.
Avely the Wood Elf.
I worked for both him and his son Leovic.
She's not
Everly
being
says I
as
sling
forthright
words
as I would
so
like
easily
my allies to be.
Fast and on target.
You were an adventurer and scribe?
Technically, I was an
Oh!
adventurer.
I'm so
and a
good.
scribe. Turned out I preferred ink and parchment to danger.
I
and
should
daring
probably
too.
figure out a better place to put my camera at some point, though.
Put the wrong ideas into little Everly's head. Anyway, the scroll's over there. Deciphered and everything.
Excellent. Thank you, Baragon. So what do we have here? We have a few things right now. What are these? A deal is struck, as Marin's Dagon presumably commanded. I allied myself with the Reachman. Okay, the Black Drake. So that's the guy whose house is the Black Drake Villa, where we had to find the book that now Avely's still carrying. And brokered a deal that will put the Black Drake on the throne. But that doesn't happen in the timeline, I believe, so that failed, presumably. The rituals. Everything that must be done to make ready the 4 ambitions of Marin's Dagon. Okay, flames of ambition, the 4 ambitions. We have to pay attention to these ambitions. That's going to be a thing. I'll praise the Prince of Destruction. Okay, yep, praise him. Okay, now we've got Leovic's journal. My father and grandfather before me started this, but I'll be the one to end it. If the bastard Varen doesn't show up and kill me first. Okay, so this was happening about the same time as Varen was pulling his stunt that ended really well. If I'm having this timeline right in my head right now. Had an annex built beneath the Imperial City. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to go there at some point. Here are all of the people who have part of the puzzle. Why would you, like, list out all of your co-conspirators on a page that some idiot like me could find? Like, I mean, I've never done a conspiracy or, like, anything about, like, overthrowing an emperor, but I'm pretty sure, like, rule number 1 is you don't write it down and then lose it. 4 ambitions aren't ready yet. The time of the ambitions is still a few years away. Okay, so there's a lot of preparation there. I have another trick up my sleeve. I'll use the shrine and the annex to appeal to Dagon to seek his help again. Okay, so he was gonna try and get Marin's Dagon to help him kill Varen before he could take the Ruby Throne. But that obviously failed, because we know Varen was still alive until I'm pretty sure I sacrificed him in the main quest. Spoiler alert, guys. This game is like 6 years old though, so you're not allowed to cry spoilers on like the main quest that is longer than I've been playing this game. Okay, so all of these people we're either gonna have to track down or somebody's gonna track down and probably murder. Some more Leovic stuff. Varen's coming closer to try and do his thing. Bring the 4 ambitions to fruition. My steward, Pharaoh Lupus, acts as a confessor. He knows every detail. Okay, so that guy's gonna be important. The locations where the 4 ambitions been moved to. So we're presumably gonna have to go to those locations. He literally knows where every part of the secret has been buried. Again, like, these seem like things you shouldn't write down. Like, you've named him. You have said he knows everything about the secret plan that we're trying to do in super secret. In your little diary, you list out everybody else who knows about it. And now you're saying, like, he knows every detail. Like, these people are not very good at conspiring. I have to say, I'm not surprised that I'm pretty sure this all failed. Unless it's in motion now. Between your devoted waking flame. Who is this to? Doesn't say. Between your devoted waking flame and the knowledge I've passed on to Steward Lupus, you have everything you need to make the 4 ambitions a reality. Okay, I don't know what the waking flame is, but I guess we'll find out.
Well, what do the scrolls say? Do we finally know the Emperor's secret?
Yeah, we know about a lot of secrets, because he just wrote it all down. Talks about secrets and his steward who knows everything, yep.
Pharaoh Lupus? He hired me to investigate Blackwood Villa.
Okay.
But why is the word ambitions?
It's coming together.
It must mean something special.
So Lupus wants
Thanks
this
for helping me.
book
Here,
that she
take part of what
was
Lupus
ordered to
already told me.
take, presumably.
There's more if you come with me to
Which I'm
Riften.
imagining is the book from the trailer that we saw way, way back when they even announced this chapter, where she was like sleeping and her hand was on the book and it drew them into oblivion. Wasn't the book the Mysterium Xarxes? Have we confirmed that?
It mentions the
I thought
person
that's
who
what the
hired
book was.
Pharaoh Lupus. Could he really be Emperor
Ooh,
Leovic
gained a
soon?
champion point.
Guess it's possible.
I'm like level 960
Anyway,
now.
I'm supposed to bring this book I recovered.
Ugh, it's so hard being trash.
Anyway.
My DPS went down so much this patch, too. Like, I was hitting close to 75, and my first parse on my main was 60. Wanted to die and quit the game. I've gotten it back up to almost 70, but oh my goodness, it's been painful. Okay, so she's supposed to bring in the book, duh. Yeah, tell me about this book, because based on the trailer, you might not want to carry it around.
To retrieve the book from Blackwood Villa, one of the Longhouse Emperor's hidden retreats. I found it and a journal, the one that led me to Nasalis. It's a strange old tome.
Yeah, that's definitely
Our words.
not something you want to just have. If it's not the Mysterium Xarxes, it's another like Daedric text with an Oblivion symbol on the front that like I feel like you would be able to look at and be like, this is bad news. Like, lock it away
It's in a
somewhere.
language I've never seen before. Looking at the pages makes my eyes hurt. Just carrying it around. It's kind of
So
uncomfortable.
why is she just carrying it
Come with me
around
to
then?
Riften. I want to deliver the book and be done with this business.
Yeah, yes, we should get rid of the book, but also like we should not give the book to this dude. This dude is in on whatever they're trying to
I
do,
never actually met with Pharaoh
and
Lupus directly.
whatever this book is, it's
Everything
bad
comes through an
news.
intermediary.
And I don't think we should give it to this dude.
We can find her at the Mage's Guild Hall in Riften. My brother has a cart we can use to make the journey, or I can
Alright.
just meet you there.
What else do you know about Leovic? Lupus? Blackwood Villa? I can't read what it is.
Before we found the document my brother deciphered for us, I
Okay,
assumed he was
Ferris.
a scholar or a book collector or something. I had no idea he was the steward of the last Longhouse Emperor. We never met. Just exchanged letters until he sent me to Renna.
And what should I know about Renna, presumably?
Renna's some
Yeah.
kind of mage. She gave me the final instructions for my mission to the villa and handed over the gold. Well, the first payment. I'm promised more when I deliver the book. Don't worry. Make sure you get
I'm
a
not
fair
really
share of the
concerned
reward.
about getting the reward at this point. I am concerned that you mentioned that, like, it makes you feel weighed down and it hurts to look at, and you're probably having nightmares. We just gotta get rid of this thing or bring it to somebody who can tell us what it is. Like, it's bad juju. And we cannot give it to this dude. Like, we cannot. Like, this entire thing is very obviously shady. Pretty sus,
Oh,
as the
I have a
kids
tale
say.
for you.
Nope, that's a different quest. Sorry, maybe later. I have a book that's like maybe gonna unlock four ambitions, which, you know, kind of like the Four Horsemen, I feel like are gonna destroy the world somehow. So, next time, I promise, I will help you with whatever zone nonsense you need.
Hey, friends! Over here!
Alright, do you have the book?
We made it!
You
I'm
should have
glad
left the
you're
book. We
here.
should not bring the
I
book to
wasn't
this
looking
guy.
forward to facing Rena alone. Not after what we found out. Yeah, I spotted her in the main hall. Look, I've been thinking. Since Farrell, Lucas, and Rena weren't totally honest with me, I might as well use an intermediary of my own. Plus, something's not right
Okay,
about
she's
everything.
starting to think a
Will you
little
talk to
bit.
Rena for me?
Yes, but just tell me you didn't bring the book. Tell me you left it somewhere. I'll go talk to Rena, but what if something's not
I'm
right?
not sure, but I want to keep
What will we
watch.
do if something's not
I
right?
have the feeling that someone's been following me since I arrived in Riften.
Probably. It's Riften.
I might be acting like a cracked acorn,
Even
but
if it's
better
not
late
related to
than sorry,
this,
right?
like, somebody's probably following you in Riften. I might be acting like a cracked acorn. Oh, more Wood Elf slang. That's delightful.
And the powers we employ in our spellcraft.
Over here, Initiate.
That's
Leave
the
me alone.
arcane aspect of magic.
Right, Rena?
There's something I can help you with.
Yeah, I'm here on behalf of Avery and her book.
Evely? She
Evely,
found Farrell's
okay.
book? Oh, that's wonderful.
I feel like I've heard people say both
Why
Avely
is
and
Evely
Evely.
standing way over there? And
I don't know
why
which
are
I
you
like
talking
better.
to me instead of her?
Evely,
What's this all
Avely.
about, stranger?
I like Avely. That sounds a little more melodious, so we're gonna go with Avely. When Avely found out that you weren't being completely honest with her, she decided to be cautious? Something like that.
Not completely honest. Just what are you implying? Is Evely attempting to change the terms of our deal? Farrell offered a fair price for what he asked her to do.
Yeah, so we know that he was Leovik's steward.
Quiet. If certain ears heard those words, our lives wouldn't be worth a hawker's blister.
Well, you better start telling me what's going
I
on.
suppose it's time for Evely.
No, I don't want to update my computer right now.
We have a house
Stop
here in
that.
Riften, around the corner from the bank. Just knock 2 times or he won't respond.
Great. I'm sure that this is going to go perfectly fine
Head for Rena's house.
if we just walk into their home and do this on their turf that couldn't possibly have any trap-related component to it at all. Also, like, peep her fashion, because I kind of like her whole vibe here, with, like, the oil skin and this, like, purple, like, nocturnal dress that, like, shows it off. Like, it's a pretty good look. She's got the purple lipstick, too. It's one of my better ones, I think. I really like how she turned out. She might be a little too flashy for Cyrodiil, though. I might have to make some changes when I finally bring her in there. Oh, weird. Something horrible is happening.
Hurry, let's get inside.
What could be happening? Okay, yep, so there's been a scuffle. And oh no! Our man Lupus is dead. I'm also like expecting him to be a werewolf with a name like Lupus. Oh, and I got an achievement for being a trespasser. That seems right for a Nightblade, honestly. Like, are we gonna find out that he was a werewolf? Because he has to be with a name like Lupus. Ooh, okay. So apparently the Dark Brotherhood killed him? Or somebody who wanted somebody to think the Dark Brotherhood killed him so that they could disguise whoever they were who actually killed him.
So sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that this was the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh, Farrell! Told him to forget about the past. But did he listen? No.
Pharaoh Lupus was murdered. Something to do with Emperor Leovik's book, ambition, journal.
You know about that? Maybe. Probably. Farrell never told me a lot about his time serving the Emperor, but I knew it was on his mind recently. That's why he hired Evely. He said he wanted to make things right.
So, who do you think, killed him? Or, presumably, asked the Dark Brotherhood to kill him?
Shit.
Okay,
Oh,
come on,
God.
we know this.
That's a sign of the Dark Brotherhood.
Also,
They assassinated my
I wonder if
father.
I had a character that was, like,
All because of
fully
something that should have
leveled in
stayed
the Dark
buried with the
Brotherhood to, like,
damn
silence
Longhouse
her.
Emperors.
I feel like you should be able to figure out who sent them, if they really were sent, by just, like, going and asking what's his face. That would be kind of cool, actually, if you had ranked up enough in the Dark Brotherhood, if you could just, like, go ask them what's up with it. Yeah, tell me everything about Leovic and
Then I guess you
what's his
reached
face,
a dead end.
Farrell.
Farrell never told me much, just said he needed the book he sent Evely to find. That he had to correct a terrible mistake. He also mentioned that Leovic told him things, but he never got into specifics.
Okay, so maybe he was trying to make things right? Or was lying to her and was actually going to carry it all out. I'm sorry he was murdered. What should Evely do with the book? Avely. We're saying Avely.
Care
We like
about the
Avely.
book. I want nothing to do with it. If the Dark Brotherhood thinks I know anything, they'll come after me.
Yeah, let him
You as
come.
well.
It'll be fine. I
You
might
should
be a
forget
member,
about Farrell and
actually.
Leovic and that
I think this
book.
character might actually be
And go far,
fully leveled.
far
I have
away.
a Khajiit that is. Although this one actually might not be. I kind of power leveled her. You said Leovic told Farrell something about knowing specifics. Anything may help.
You know, things. State secrets, I suppose. Hidden dreams, wild desires. Farrell helped
Also,
raise
guys,
the
peep that
Emperor.
Cactus is still here.
Close.
The star of
As
the stream,
close as
since
the
it's
most
not me
powerful
anymore.
man in the world and his steward.
The new stars of the stream are Cactus and
Once,
Streamcat.
Farrell mentioned another secret.
Oh, you guys can also see that I added icons for my channel, my custom channel point rewards. So there's like a little cat for name Streamcat. There's the deal with its sunglasses, and a couple other ones that I added pictures to. I had some fun doing that on like Tuesday night, I want to say. Another secret. Did it involve the ambitions?
Ambitions. No, I don't recall any mention of that. Farrell didn't say much. Just referred to something as the secret of the Longhouse Emperors. I got the feeling it had
Are we
something to
crying?
do with
Because
data
I don't really do
and
crying,
some sort of
lady.
weapons.
That's
All
out.
I know.
It's out of my wheelhouse. I'll murder people and like take down Daedric entities and save the world, but if you're crying, I gotta
Come on,
go.
let's talk outside.
Bye.
I'll meet you out back
Um,
under the dock.
I hope you find some peace in these trying times. See you later. Alright, where we go? There we go.
What do you think? Did the Dark Brotherhood really
Oh my
send
goodness.
someone to do this? Is this
I
book
need the
you sent me to retrieve really
stretch
that
channel
important?
point reward. I forgot to add that, but I need it.
Next. So if you have
So you
any
guys can
ideas,
remind me to like
can't wait
actually
to hear
move
them.
my body. Okay. So we have a strange book, a plot concerning the fate of the world, and a dead steward?
That about sums it up. Plus the dreams I've been having. Ever since I found that book.
She's been having
it's been more
dreams.
strange and
I
disturbing.
literally said like she's probably having messed up dreams. Nope, this thing's bad news. We gotta lock it in a box somewhere in like a mage's guild or
Nothing
something.
specific. I'm always someplace. A forest, a town. Then the ground starts to shake or fire erupts all around me.
Nope.
Once the place was flooded by a deluge of water. And there were always 4 animals watching from a nearby hill.
Not good. Not good.
A huge boar,
A boar, a fox,
and a
and
pair of
identical rams.
rams.
I feel like that's
Rare,
gonna be
huh?
important.
You know, I'm attributing the dreams to the book, but it could be something I ate.
Avely,
My diet has been all over the
you are
place
so
these past few
dense.
weeks.
I mean, you're a wood elf, so like, of course. But like, you are so dense. Ugh. That's when I get frustrated with these games, because it's like, come on, like, everybody can see that this book is bad news, and you probably shouldn't just be, like, carrying it around, but you can't just, like, make her not carry it around. That's interesting, but it doesn't help us at the moment. Oh, look,
Great.
right on time.
The scary Daedra lady is back.
I mean, yeah, I'm not thrilled about her either.
Cuteness will get you nowhere, Elf. Come, little mortal. I have information.
I also do, like, I don't know, maybe I just don't get it, but, like, everyone's like, fan favorite Averly Sharp Arrow is coming back, and I was like, wait, who is this bitch again? Like, she was in, like, the Obsidian DLC, and I found her irritating even then. And it was, like, everyone was, like, so excited about her being back. Like, bring me back Darian Gautier. Like, that's the only character that I want to come back right now, is Darian. Or, what's his face? Naaman? The Earl of Mafala in the Somerset storyline, who helped me at the end, and I definitely didn't cry when he sacrificed himself. We're not going to talk about that anymore. But yeah, they should come back. Those are the two that I want back. I also want to go murder Meridia at some point because of how she has treated the best character, Darian Gautier, who is also my boyfriend. He doesn't know it yet, but he is. For my main character, at least.
No matter. My information actually concerns the secret
Oh.
you seek to uncover.
I think it just got cloudy outside or something, because my lighting just kind of freaked out here with the camera. Hopefully you guys can still see me.
The Imperial City.
Because, like, right now, I just have, like, a big box light on that side of the room, but my, like, floor-to-ceiling windows in my balcony are on that side of the room, so I kind of use that as the light on this side, but it's dependent on, you know, obviously the sun and the clouds and just the light cooperating. So that's why it's kind of hard to figure out a way to make it work while it's daylight, because I also face west, and so I'm just getting direct sunlight right now, so it's kind of freaking out. So I'm sorry if it looks
Yes,
odd or is
hidden in the Imperial sewers.
bad to see right now.
Will get you close to the annex, but you will need to deal with the wards.
I'm hoping to move to a spot soon where I'll be able to have an actual setup and a room where I can control the lighting a little bit better that I could stream in. Okay, so we're going to their little Imperial sewer outpost. Okay, that makes sense. I did say that we were probably gonna have to do that.
I have no intention
Of course she's not. I don't trust her. I don't trust her at all.
I shall catch up to you after you have dealt.
How do I know she hasn't made a deal with Mehrunes Dagon? Like, what if they have a thing? I wouldn't put it past her.
Another portal? Can't Daedra have
Is she like Geralt and just like doesn't like portals? Do we have a problem with portals in this game?
So these are the Imperial sewers.
I feel like that hasn't really been a thing before, people not liking portals. Okay, it's so dark that I cannot see where I'm going.
Looks like the Order of the Waking Flame got here first. Damn.
I don't see anyone, so we're just gonna keep going.
Go slow. Let's not alert
Nah.
absolutely necessary.
Yeah, look, there's already people here fighting.
Look, a cache. And it's still warded.
Screw you. Districts Andrine. What do we got here? Isn't this the one we already read? Yeah, this is when we found out that he was cooperating with the Black Drake. They must just accidentally have those on the table already translated even before you have found them, which is a little weird. Screw you. Screw you. I should probably like try to actually get the hang of using these skills rather than just like spamming one skill. Screw you. Okay. Yeah, we found this too. This is where he names out all of his people. Okay. That must just be an oversight or a mistake that they have those on the table for you to find before you've even done this. Oh, hello. Ooh, that thing. Yeah, the spectral arrow. Ooh, that... Hey, you're a Nightblade too. Don't you try to Nightblade the Nightblade. You slut. Executioner to the back of the head. Okay, this is new. This is describing a ritual that must be performed at a dedicated shrine deeper inside the annex to communicate with Daddy Dagon. Notes indicate that the ritual was inscribed by Eschiel Doombringer of the Order of the Waking Flame. Okay, so the Waking Flame are cultists. That makes sense now. Okay. Oh, and here's Doombringer. What's your face? Ooh. What's up, Daddy Dagon? Like, good voice. Good voice. If you just want to, like, read me a phone book sometime, that would be really excellent. Like, you know, anytime you want. Let me know. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Hey, I can get him. Or not. Oh, this brings me back. Alright, we're doing an Oblivion portal. Woohoo! Oblivion throwback! I haven't played Oblivion in so long. When I ever get my PC built, I'm going to play it for stream. But, unfortunately, the graphics cards are still ruining my life. But one day, I will play Oblivion on stream. Oh yeah, this looks like Oblivion, alright. I remember this. I might have been here before. Screw you.
Looks more like the really hot lands to me.
Avery, don't think too much. You'll just tire yourself out. She's clearly not the brightest squirrel in the acorn tree, or some silly wood elf phrase. That didn't make any sense, but we're gonna go with it. It's not like any of her phrases have. It's probably something wood elves would say. I mean, everything's about, like, trees and nature and stuff. Sure you. Do I have my little shade up? Shade, help me. No. Screw you. Okay. We're talking about the ambitions again. Take that. There we go. Screw you. Hang on a second. I gotta loot some stuff. Okay. Hello, Mr. Daedra. Giant monstrosity friend. Okay, wait.
And the bargain struck remains unfulfilled.
Why does he sound like a giant Khajiit now?
Then command me, Lord David.
His voice was like
Do whatever you ask.
really awesome when he was at the shrine.
Ambitions? Then prove your worth and destroy the intruders.
Okay, now it's a little bit back, but he sounds just like the dragons, more so there. But he sounded like a giant Khajiit at one point. Like, I don't know if y'all could hear that, but I expected him to start saying, like, this one wants you to destroy the intruders or something. Oh, hello. Take this. This is fine. No. Oh, wait, go back to that. Go back to that! Hey, let me get you. It's not letting me hit the spectral arrow, which it's telling me is available. Okay, that was underwhelming. Which was what she said.
So I shall permit you to leave my realm with your life.
Khajiit! Giant Khajiit.
And be gone.
Why does his voice like keep going back and forth between being like super badass and then just like a giant Khajiit? I'm confused. Daddy Dagon is a Khajiit confirmed? Is this lore? Is this canon? I need to do some research now.
A portal from Oblivion?
Nothing makes sense anymore.
And you, little mortal, emerging with hardly a scratch? Come, tell me everything.
I'll tell you what I want to. Probably not everything.
Is that the distinct scent of Mehrunes Dagon and the Deadlands that lingers about you like a cloud?
Yes, and how would you know?
Never mind about that. Tell me what you learned and how you ended up in Dagon's realm.
We do not trust her. The Waking Flame cultists were summoning him, opening the portal when we arrived?
Yes. The Order of the Waking Flame has been particularly persistent in trying to run down this secret for themselves. Speaking of which, did you learn any more about Leovic?
Yes. But we already kind of knew because those things were sitting on the table right over there before. But I guess technically they're new?
Interesting. I recall something about that. The mortal who went on to become the first of the Longhouse Emperors attempted to make deals with a number of the Daedric
Okay, so he
princes,
tried with many
my own lord
princes.
included. Any indication about the terms of this bargain?
Some sort of weapons. Something. And we found a list. The ambitions. Found a list. People who knew the secret.
Well, little mortal, your course is clear. We have barely plumbed the depths of this mystery. You must find the people on this list and discover
This is
the
true.
truth
I
of
figured that would be the
this
next steps.
Meanwhile, I have other avenues to explore.
And you're not gonna tell me what those are? No. No, she's not. Yeah, just let the Daedra run off and do whatever she wants. What could go wrong?
Let's talk.
I want to talk to your bro here. What's his deal?
I'm sure that you and my sister have a really interesting story to tell. I'm just not sure I want to hear it.
Okay, well,
Secrets of the
screw
Longhouse
you,
Emperors,
Baragon.
danger, strange books.
Go back to your books.
I gave up the life
Coward.
of an adventurer to avoid those kind of complications.
Well, you're just gonna let your sister read a super sketchy book that's gonna give her nightmares and probably, like, somehow, like, ally her to Mehrunes Dagon? Fine,
That was kind
whatever.
of exciting. I've never been to any part of Oblivion before. A lot of it felt familiar, though, like places I've seen in my dreams lately. Anyway, thanks to
And you're
everything
still
you
gonna
learned,
carry around the
I know
book.
exactly what needs to happen next.
I'm seeing Oblivion in my dreams, and my eyes hurt when I look at the book, but I'm sure it's not a coincidence. Wood elves, man. Like, a high elf wouldn't just say, oh, this is fine. Like, they would bring it to the Sigix or the Mages Guild or something and actually research it. And she's just gonna carry it around, and, oh, I'm sure it's gonna be
We
fine.
need to find the people on that list.
Wood elves,
Warn
man.
them about the Dark Brotherhood. See what they can tell us about the ambitions. And what I should do with this book.
Stop carrying it.
Hey,
That's what you should do.
thanks, by the way.
I've
I don't know
told you
about the
this.
rest of my
I've told you
pay,
this so
but
many
I can
times.
spare this for now.
Nobody listens to me.
I'll start the search in
Nobody
May.
listens to me.
That's where Chief
I mean, at least you guys are here to listen to me. And Nightbot. Nightbot's always here to listen to me.
Govern the city or something.
Ooh,
Once
achievement.
I get the lay of the land,
Vault
I'll send
Breacher,
word to
alright.
you. You know, in case
And
it's really
Streamcat
helpful.
is here to listen to me. Will you be all... No! She will not!
So, this all started when Lucas sent me to find this book. And the tale of Emperor Leovic's secret. Now we know that the secret concerns a deal made with Mehrunes Dagon and something called the Four
book around. What could go wrong?
Well, we know the Dark Brotherhood murdered Farrell Lucas.
I mean,
who turned out to be the Emperor's
do we
steward.
really, though?
And
Somebody
we know
could
that
have
the Waking
planted
Flame
that,
antagonist
thinking
secret
that that
and
would just
ambitions.
end the line of
In
investigation.
Leovic's notes, the ambitions were described as some sort of weapons.
I don't necessarily... I think it could be someone other than the Dark Brotherhood who's trying to throw us off.
Yeah, not sure how I feel about the scary Daedra lady, but her ominous warning makes my leaves shudder. If
Makes
Mehrunes
my leaves
Dagon
shudder.
decides that I'm
Is this like Argonians with their spines?
disaster.
Like, I erect the spine of praise. And now, like, what else have shuddering leaves? Like, I love all these little colloquialisms they all have. Leivic's notes also listed other people who knew about the
I'm
secrets.
not an expert on imperial politics, but I recognize Leviticus's name. He was on the Elder Council before the Empire fell. I remember listening to a herald in Eldenroot. They brought news that Leviticus was alive and serving in Leowin. Not a lot, really. I've never been up in that area. As far as I know, it's an imperial city on the Topal Bay. So far, it's been able to keep the Three Banners Wall mostly away from its borders.
That's
Or
convenient.
so the heralds have reported.
How will you convince him that he's in danger?
I don't know. I usually just make things up along
Yeah,
the way.
I can tell
Suppose
that
I'll offer
that's
my
what you do.
assistance and see what happens. Once I make some contact,
Not
I'll
dealing with a
send word.
professional here.
If you're still interested in solving this mystery, you can meet me then.
We already established that she
I think
won't.
so.
Okay, that's
Well.
just a loop. Okay, that is done, I think. We got the achievement, so I am assuming that is done. We do have some champion points. Do I have that? Deadly aim. I don't know if I'm really going to be doing AoE with her. Is there anything I'm trying to top off right now? Backstabber, yes. Fighting finesse, yes. Deadly aim, yes. But, okay, I'm between damage over time or AoE. She's not going to be doing much AoE. She's a Nightblade. Who's going to be a stamina Nightblade in Cyrodiil. So I feel like damage over time is probably the one to go with. It's not AoE. Is there something else that would be better? Although I do have 4 already on here. I have Fighting Finesse, yep. Deadly Aim, yep. Backstabber, and Resilience. Okay, so I guess I don't need to prioritize necessarily any of those yet, but I do need to prioritize other just passives. So what might I also need? Maybe max stamina? Maybe some of this too, but I don't know if I should prioritize any of that, given that I don't have max stats yet. Increases your max stamina. Ooh, damage. Ooh, why don't I have that? I feel like I want that. Okay, nothing's jumping out at me as like the next thing that I need to upgrade here. So maybe that'll be an off-stream decision. Now that I don't think it's free anymore. Okay, we'll do that off-stream. This one doesn't matter, so what do I want here? No. Maybe? Oh, this is what I'm trying to get. Oh, that's gonna take forever, though. Well, whatever. That's what we're doing. And fitness. No, I guess I'm not trying to update that. That one, maybe. Oh, okay. This is what I need. Yep. Reduce the cost is front by 50 while under the effect of crowd control. No, that doesn't seem like a priority. Do I want to reduce that more? I think I want to increase movement. Movement speed while sprinting, though. I mean, overall movement speed increase would be good for Cyrodiil. I feel like people are sprinting around like they're all wearing the Zoomy ring. Block cost reduction, though, could be good. Max health. Stealth detection? Eh. Survival instincts. Reduces the cost of roll dodge. That is a tempting one. As a Nightblade that's going to be in Cyrodiil. Okay, this is another one I'm going to have to think about and do off stream here. I know. I didn't want to do anything else. It's fine. Let's see. So I have about another 30 minutes here. So I got the cake. Pies are done. I should get rid of whatever garbage I've just picked up on her. My scroll just ran out, so that's actually decent timing. Although I definitely wasted the last, like, 10 minutes of that in the champion point window. HD, what's up? You got cake. I did for the new... Well, not the new, but the Jubilee. The Jubilee quest. I now have the cake. HD, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. We are back on ESO, probably for another half hour, and then I have to leave. But how's your Friday going? Drops are on again, or at least they should be. So if you stick around for whatever it is, the 15 or 20 minutes, you should get a crate. How do I get to the crafting in this place? I'm gonna go to a place where I know where things are. I don't know where anything is here. Why does Blackwood look greener? I don't know. Maybe just my TV settings or my PlayStation being 5. I don't know. This is just how it looks. Although they do look more vibrant than when I played on my regular, like my PS4. So it could just be the settings of that and the TV all jumbled together. Good, and you? I'm doing great. Had a half day of work today for Easter weekend. And so I got to stop work at 1. Got to work on some stream stuff. I've like updated the channel points and some of the asks, some of the pictures there, so those look great. And why leaving so soon? It is another date, HD. Which I know that there will be questions about. This is one of the same people from last week. But there were 2 last week. Same one of them, yep. This is the same guy as Thursday night. But I had dates on both Thursday and Saturday night last week. But I think this is the guy that I actually talked to you guys about on Friday. Who I didn't want to say too much about because if it does work out and he hears me, and like finds the stream one day, then it's gonna be like, what the fuck, you just like badmouthed me on your stream when you met me. Wait, what? You're going on dates with more than one dude? I am at the moment. There are 2. But the guy from Saturday night is being like a little shady now. I haven't really heard from him this week, and he hasn't tried to set anything up with me. So I'm suspicious of him now. So we'll see if we hear from him again. That breaks my heart. What breaks your heart, HD? What have I done? How have I broken you? I mean, one of them I met through friends, and one of them I met from one of the apps at about the same time, so. You just told me that you're going out on dates with more than one person. Yeah, I mean, it's very early. I've had 2 dates with one, and this will be the second date with the other. But I will, at some point, if I see both of them, narrow it down. If I like one of them, or if I don't, just end it. It's not going to be like an ongoing thing here. What am I trying to do right now? What do I have in the old quest log? I mean, I already have one of them who's like not asking me out again, even though it's been like a week, and being like kind of shady and still texting me. So that's why you have to have another one. None of these are really jumping out. It's so confusing. No offense, but if I was one of your dates and I knew that you were doing that, I would refuse any more dates. And that would be your prerogative, but it's been like 1 date, 2 dates with these people, and they don't owe me anything, and I don't owe them anything. And I would be shocked if at least one of those guys was not going on dates with other women. That is a very common thing that I have encountered. I think by date like 4 or 5, if you're still seeing somebody, then presumably you like them, and you probably shouldn't continue to see other people, but for the moment, where still getting to know both of them, and they're getting to know me as well. Okay. I have about 30 minutes, so I could try to do a random. I might have time to do a random. Let's see if we can. guess I'm Mr. Right then. Right then, too damn right. It's just... I'm not gonna only see one person when I don't even know if we're gonna work out if there's also someone else who's interested. And I wouldn't expect necessarily either of them to only be seeing me right now. I mean, we're still basically strangers. What's something I can do while I'm waiting? What are these pyres? Yeah, let's do this. In the rift. Alright, to the rift we go. I only go on a date with just one person. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends on who I meet and when, and how the timing with it all works out. You and me have different ways of going on dates. What I will say is, like, if I don't like someone after, like, 3 dates, sometimes I'll give it 4 if I feel like he's a really good guy and I should give it a shot, but I don't lead people on if I'm not feeling it after normally 2 or 3 dates. I will tell them that I'm not interested. Which is not a courtesy that everybody gives you these days. Maybe it's because usually I only get an interest in just one person and I focus on it. If it doesn't work, I'll move forward. Yeah, I mean, I'm at the point where, like, I'm definitely, like, interested in learning more about this guy to see if I'm interested. There's definitely one who I am more interested in at this point, and if things continue, then I will, you know, obviously not continue to see the one that I'm less interested in. But right now it's very early to tell. Okay, there we go. I was like, why can I not figure out where I'm going right now? Nothing to see here, just a night blade. Oh, who are you? Interesting thing, we never know when it's actually the moment. When we know what is actually the moment. And even when we think we do, we don't. What do you mean by the moment? What moment? No, she didn't, but, hey, are you okay? The moment to give a step forward. Like, move the dating on to a relationship? Like, that kind of step? Like, make things more serious? That's kind of true. I mean, you have a sense, though, with someone, I feel like, when, you know, there's actually a chemistry there, and when you like them and they actually demonstrate interest back. I mean, unless someone's just manipulating you or leading you on, and then that's a them problem, not a you problem. Okay, we have a necromancer, I guess. Cool. Yeah, I'll solve your necromancy problems. But there's always that fear that she'll reject you, or is it just me? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm at the point where, like, one of these guys, it's been 2 dates, and I haven't heard from him to set up another one. So it's like, alright, well, I guess that's done then. Like, and that feeling is shitty, but it's the chance that you have to take. And that's when it's kind of good that there's somebody else that I've also been getting to know as well. But yeah, I definitely get the fear of rejection thing. It's something that used to drive me insane, actually. Like, I would be just constantly worried about it when I met somebody that I liked at all, that they weren't going to like me. And then I just kind of realized that if they don't like me, that's their loss at the end of the day. Like, I'm not gonna try to change their mind, it's not worth it, and I'm not going to, so. Important question. You're going on dates to meet someone or because you want a relationship? I'm going on dates because I would like to find a serious relationship. Like, that is the end goal.
No, I won't let you interrupt my research. I will.
Advice, don't force yourself into it. Nope, that never works. That is definitely a lesson that we have learned. Generally, you can't force other people to do anything, so it's really not worth trying. And it's just gonna lead to pain for you. Oh, gosh darn it, that didn't count. Whatever happens, happens. I don't mean that, I mean yourself. What do you mean? Myself with what? Gosh darn it, that didn't count because I guess both of the things weren't lit. Ugh, it's rude. Guess I just have to wait around here until that idiot shows up again. Oh, my eyes are still so unhappy. All of the flowers are coming out. Do you mean don't force? Like, usually happens when people just want a relationship so bad that they start not seeing what's in front of them. Oh, I do not want a relationship badly. I would just like to have one. I wasn't even really thinking about dating when I met, either one of these people. I've been focused more on the stream and trying to build this and build my TikTok and everything else. But like I said, one of them was just, I went to happy hour with friends and he happened to be there and there seemed to be a bit of chemistry there. And the other one was on just a dating app that I don't really check that seriously, but he seemed like a decent guy. But yeah, I am not like desperate for a relationship by any means. Like, I'm very happy with my life, and it would just be nice to have a partner at this point. Blessed Crucible. Alright. Left that chat, and we are good. Oh, I haven't done this one before. Excellent. Good. Actually, what you said felt pretty sincere. Everything I say has been sincere. I'm not, like, making all of this up. Are you accusing me of being insincere all the time, HD? That's hurtful.
It's good to be back.
How could you?
Would you be so kind as to open the gates? I bring fresh fighters for the games.
You ain't allowed in here, Taurus. You know that.
I
For many years, I definitely did find myself in the place of really wanting a relationship and probably trying too hard. And it was a very difficult lesson to learn, to just be okay with not having it, especially as a lot of my friends and people that I've gone to law school with and college with have, started getting married and even having kids in some instances. But me just looking at that and being sad about it and just scrambling to try and get that for myself never worked and made me miserable. So now I've just focused more on building a life that I actually love, and if I find somebody who I want to share that with, that would be amazing. But if not, I can wait in the meantime. Actually, what you said. Hey, don't do that. No, but this time I think you spoke with heart even more. Good save. Good save. It was cute to see it. I'm glad that you thought so. The dating scene is oftentimes been unpleasant, so I think I'm coming at it now from a much better perspective than I have in the past, and hopefully it pays off.
Over here.
But yeah, the sense of just wanting a relationship to have a relationship is not there anymore, thankfully. Is somebody gonna unlock this? Yeah, there we go. Oh my goodness. My legs. Alright. And I'm picking, like, better people now. I think that helps. Like, I very much used to just like people who were bad for me. And only kind of feel chemistry with people that are bad for me. And so once I figured out that part of why I was having so many problems was just picking bad people, that was a tough but helpful realization to make.
Looks as if there's some fight in our challenges after all. Take them down.
Where are you idiots at? Screw you. I will knife the crap out of you. You get out of here. I think people sometimes want to rush things and eventually screw up a few things on the way. Just chilling, meeting people, and then there's that person that actually said something really smart that grabbed your thoughts. That person that grabs your thoughts is the right one. That is true. Also, can you see my game right now? Am I still broadcasting? How's it going? Finally got some time to stop in. How are you, Speed is Common? Thank you for stopping by. Happy Friday. How are you doing? Okay, yeah. Can you guys still see me and my game? Because on my preview screen, it says that the game is not showing up. And that would be really a bummer. Not bad, and yes we can. Okay, good. That is strange that it's just not showing up for me then. Let me know if it starts doing weird things, because I don't know why it's telling me that. But yeah, got any fun plans for your weekend? How's it been going? I'm doing a random dungeon here to get some experience. And then I'm probably going to have to end the stream and head out. So you're catching me right at the tail end here. But I'm glad that you caught me. Leave me alone. All of you. The problem with this character in dungeons is that it's a Nightblade I'm building for Cyrodiil. So she's all single target. So she basically can't do like any AoE damage right now, so she just has to like hack away one of these guys at a time, which is kind of unhelpful in a situation like this one. I mean, she does good damage, but it's not the best. 4 days off, so decently small vacation. Nice. Have anything fun planned, or just kind of sticking around and relaxing? I ended up getting half of today off. Our office surprised us with a half day for Easter weekend, so that was nice. Definitely not quite as good as the 4-day, though. Today I did both pledges, and gosh, I realized I couldn't take any more. So much time to complete it. Oh, what were the pledges today? Were they hard, or was it just hard to find a group? Were you pugging them? Because generally once you're in the pledges, they don't take forever, but it's finding the group that's a pain. Making some TikToks, maybe attempt a YouTube vid. Other than that, chill and stream. Nice. Yeah, I need to up my YouTube game, honestly. I post the streams to YouTube, but that's like not great content. So I really need to learn how to edit, try to put together some content just for YouTube. That's something that I want to get into a bit more, rather than literally just my live streams being reposted. Crypt of Hearts and trying to remember. Yeah, Crypt of Hearts isn't bad. I do have an idea for a YouTube series when I do try to start actually making content for YouTube, where I have a friend and we try to run like vet dungeons with just the two of us on DPS all the time. So I might do just like a series where we just try to see how many vet dungeon hard modes we can do with just 2 DPS. Like, I think that could be a fun, like, stupid YouTube series to try and, like, ease into doing some YouTube content. Trying to remember, was it Banished Cells? I don't remember. Banished Cells isn't too bad. I mean, on normal at least. And even on Vet, Banished Cells 1 isn't bad. Banished Cells 2 is a pain in the ass, though. That was the first dungeon I remember just, like, really struggling in, to the point where it was one friend and myself, and the group, we had to pug for 2 others, and everybody just, like, after an hour and a half, 2 hours on Release was just like, this is not working, and just bailed on it. So that can be rough if you don't have a group that knows what they're doing, and a good tank. It would be great if your DPS are 1,000,000. Well, we have done some of them. Like, there are some, I mean, obviously, like, Fungal Grotto, but, like, Spindle Clutch, and, like, Elden Hollow 2, we've done some already, with just the 2 of us. I just don't have them filmed, so it could be fun if I filmed them and just did, like, 2 trash DPS, do, like, Banished Cells 2 hard mode. I mean, we definitely couldn't do all of them by any means, but it'd be fun to see how many we could do. And I mean, maybe we could do all of them once the companion system is a thing. Like, it looks like you're gonna be able to make them actually tank and taunt. Like, you can set their bar up, so that could be a game changer. It's just me. I'm getting less and less patience to do dungeons. I don't get it. For me, it depends. Like, there are some dungeons that I actually really like, and I like doing them. And I'm going for some of the harder achievements, like the Fang Lair hard mode, and some of the other DLC hard modes for things like that. But yeah, like regular dungeons, not so much. I will say, Black Drake Villa is a lot of fun. On Vet, and the secret boss was actually kind of a challenge, but it was fun. So yeah, now it's like when I'm doing dungeons, I'm looking for more of the challenge, something to make it more interesting than just kind of running through and, you know, doing something like this for basically getting the experience. Companions seem so legit. Yeah, I'm really interested, actually, to see how those are going to work. I just can't imagine that, like, you could have a, you know, 4-person dungeon with a full team and have everybody running with their companions. Like, I feel like they're going to say, like, they cap it at 4 with the companions counting as players, so you could bring in 2 of them if you had 2 people. Like, I feel like you can't have, like, a trial with, like, ending up with 24 people when you all have companions. That just seems insane. And what gear are you using? Hang on, I don't know what gear I'm using on her, actually. This is a formerly PvE Nightblade that I'm turning into a PvP Stamblade. Her gear is all over the place right now, honestly. I don't even know if she's in full sets. She might be in, like, Reliquin. Where's this guy to turn in this quest? Do I have to climb up there again? No? Hey! Hey! Where do I turn in the quest? Where do I turn in the quest? Do we have to kill this? Will that do it? I can't. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just an idiot who can't use a ladder. But, okay, wait, he's still not showing up. Go in front. Like, he's supposed to be here. Okay. Companion, does it come back to Skyrim? It is. Okay, let's see what gear we're using since, like, this dude's not showing up. Okay, so yeah, we're using stuns. And Nocturnal's favored. And Balorg. With the Torque of Tonal Constancy. But this is all gonna change. I have not updated her for the Flames of Ambition as far as her gear goes. Where is this guy? So, all of her gear is probably gonna change. No, I need to find this guy! Damn it! Did everybody else see this guy but me? Like, am I the only one that couldn't turn in this quest? I've not seen much of this game, but that menu— Wait, he's back! Oh my gosh, I need to talk to this guy. I've not seen much of this game, but the menu system would drive me bonkers. Why is that? Like, this whole deal? Not a fan? Okay, at least I got to turn in my quest. I was about to be so angry. Yeah. Why is that? Just the setup of it? I prefer the WoW giant bag idea. Okay, I never played WoW. So I don't know what that entails. Is ease of click and drag. Okay. Is it just like one big inventory looking system? How does that work? PC version is better. Oh, for the menu? Yeah, actually it does look a bit better. Okay. I guess I'm gonna keep her here because I am gonna have to end the stream. Yeah, I need to find somebody to raid here and then end stream so I can head to dinner. But let me see who is online to raid and throw somebody some love here. Thank you guys, as always, for joining the stream. I do appreciate you coming to hang out with me and spend a little bit of your Friday with me. I'm gonna find another Elder Scrolls channel. Maybe somebody that looks like they're doing something interesting. Anybody? Anybody? PCNA 500 follower subathon special. Let's help this guy out, or this girl out. This guy. Let's help out the passive pagan who's on PCNA doing a 500 follower subathon special. So thank you guys again for joining me today. I do appreciate you. HD, Speed is Common, DJ was here for a while. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you have an amazing Friday. And I will be back on Sunday when I will be playing the Outer Worlds DLC. Oh, and Ashley, you look lovely. Have fun. Thank you, HD. I appreciate that. Anything you need, send a TikTok message. I will do that. So thank you guys. We're about to raid the Passive Pagan. So show some love and have an amazing day. Bye, guys.